Hello, I'm DJ Privy, host of MTV Cribs, and this is my co-host.
I'm Kevin Brock. I'm an environmental expert. Today, we're going to be talking about tiny houses.
And their impact on the environment.
Climate change is a real thing. I mean a real thing. And if we want to do something about it, tiny houses are the way to go.
Let's go, Kevin. Today on MTV Cribs, we'll be exploring a tiny house. We're at the site of a tiny house and I'm joined by a skeptic.
I'm the skeptic of this video, and this just seems like a fad to me. I don't understand why people would want to live in a stupid little home like this. Maybe they'll change my mind today. Who knows?
Who knows? Knock, knock.
Anybody in there?
Welcome to my house. I'm the house owner. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, but not very nice to meet you because I hate this house and I hate you for buying this house. It's just a pathetic house, I believe, and I feel like because of your money status, you could buy an actual house, but you choose not to. I guess you just think you're too pathetic for one.
Sorry.
Can I come inside?
Yes, you're too.
Okay,
I hate you.
let's go inside.
Who are you?
Welcome to my house, colors. Thank you for letting us in. But this is a very pathetic, tiny home that you have bought yourself, and I hate it. What's the use of living here?
I was living in an apartment in the city, and I was spending a lot of money on the apartment rent and other water bills like gas bills and stuff. And now if I move to the little house, I only pay a fraction of what I need. So that's why I live in a little house.
Despite how much I hate you and hate your house and this lifestyle that you're living in, I have to admit this is very practical.
Thanks. Here in my windows, I have light energy come to my room, and I save money without having lights on.
That's great.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
This is my bathroom. My friends. This is my bedroom, guys. It's very small and cute. It's where I sleep. And
I wouldn't say cute.
I don't have any bulky or big furniture around me. I want to save my money on just the bed and just what I need. So yeah, this is it.
It's a very cozy home, but I still have my doubts because you can afford to live in a much bigger, flashier, comfortable home. But why don't you?
Hey now. There are a lot of benefits to living in a tiny home like this,
Like what?
such as environmental factors.
What does that mean?
It means you can leave a smaller carbon footprint with a tiny house than you could with a bigger house. Because with a bigger house, you'll be using more electricity and gas to heat the house, which requires more fossil fuels, which is killing the environment.
Wow, that seems harsh.
It is. You know what's harsher?
Good God.
Losing our Earth.
Oh my God.
The world is dying and humans are the cause. With tiny houses, we can exponentially decrease the rate of waste that we're putting into the environment and increase the amount of energy conserved.
That's why I love tiny houses, because they're great for the environment and helpful in waste reduction.
I no longer hate the homeowner and his choices because I believe that it's a noble cause that he's supporting. I too would like to build a tiny home after this information I've learned.
Guys, the Earth is dying, and climate change is a real thing, and it's a prominent problem to us residents of Earth. Even though you try and deny it, the climate is changing.
I know tiny homes may seem like a silly idea or a millennial fad, but
it's still effective against slowing down the effects of climate change. Though incremental, it does have a big difference to where we're going.
Larger houses require more energy. Since they're big, they take up more property. This leaves a bigger carbon footprint behind. Tiny houses, on the other hand, require a lot less energy. Since some of them can be powered by only one solar panel, it doesn't take much to power them, which uses less fossil fuels and ultimately requires or ends up in a smaller carbon footprint, since a lot of them are portable and can be moved around easily.
We are responsible for the Earth. We are responsible for the growth of global warming. And we are responsible for saving the world from ourselves. The tiny house is more than just a box. It is a home that hosts a solution.